What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and today it's Sunday. Yeah, something a little different today. We're not going to the racetrack today, but this is going to be a two-part video. So as I just said, today's Sunday. We're going to be doing a little something different, having a little fun today, just goofing off. So I know a lot of you, we talked a couple months ago. I sold my Nissan GTR and I sold my Dodge Viper. And I said I'm looking for something a little different. We went car shopping. We went and looked at Lamborghinis. We looked at Porsches. We looked at all kind of stuff, and I'm wanting to jump into the supercar market. But then as soon as I get ready to, I'm shopping, I'm looking around, I'm trying to make a purchase, coronavirus hits. So anyways, I'm like, I'm kind of a little leery about spending $200,000 and the market could crash. So whether it be the real estate market, whatever market it is, the economy is shaky. So I was a little questionable. So I've been shopping and I've been kind of putting off the idea of buying a supercar, but I still want one. So anyways, I made a purchase. It wasn't exactly what I wanted, but I did actually pick up two cars, not just one. So I picked up one fun car and one fun daily driver car. So my daily driver car is not what we're in today. We're in the fun car, and when I say we, I'm talking about me and the queen. Yeah, that's her, guys. Look, that is Mrs. Moore Mafia herself. That is my wife. This is her first time on the channel, so I do want to introduce you to her. Her name is Kelly as well. So we got camera girl and we got Kelly. That is the main Kelly. That is my main squeeze right there. So anyways, let's show you what we got in the car world. We picked up a 2016 Corvette Z06 with a Z07 package. This thing kind of favors the Batmobile. Super cool car. So far I'm liking it a lot. I got it about 2 weeks ago, but it has rained like every day since. So I have not been able to take the thing out. Today the weather is beautiful. So we got perfect weather. We're gonna go take this thing, play around a little bit. We're gonna take the top off of it a minute. Yeah, that's right. Me and the queen riding topless. Anyways, this thing's got carbon fiber roof. All the options. We'll open the door and show you guys a little bit. It has got the full Alcantara interior package. It is a Z07 Corvette as well. So it's got all the carbon fiber, all the yellow stitching, carbon ceramic brakes, the yellow Brembo calipers. This thing is fully loaded. It's got cameras everywhere, cameras in the front bumper, show you where you're at. This thing is super loaded out, fully super fun car. So we're gonna take it, play around with it today, see how we like the car, see what we think of it. I'll give you a little review, and then tomorrow, part 2 of the video, we're going to be working on our project 636. If you haven't seen the video from that yet, I took it to the track, bone stock, but now it's time to get some modifications done to it. I don't like riding stock stuff. So anyways, we're gonna get this thing modified, see how fast we can go. Stay with us, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya. Cruising with the top off. Here we go, guys. This is South Carolina. God's country. Look how pretty it is up through here. Here we go. We're headed to the curves, going to the mountains. Let's see what this thing handles like. Alright guys, part 2 of the video. We have got the parts in and we are working on the ZX6 today. I have got the exhaust system all installed up. Everything is looking really good. We got the Brock's Performance Alien Head exhaust on there. And we got the headers on. Everything is looking good. We've got the Brock's front end tie down strap kit. And let me get over here to the light where you can see this thing. What this does, this is a radial mount tie down bracket. So these brackets bolt to the front brake calipers, and then this strap runs over the top of the frame, and what it does is it compresses the front forks. It shrinks those down, and it takes all the spring and rebound out of the front suspension. So when you leave the line and the bike tries to wheelie, when it comes back down, it won't have a spring effect and bounce back up. So we got those installed. That's a nice cheap mod that makes a gigantic difference in drag racing. We've also got the Brock's fully adjustable track kickstand installed. So this kickstand is something made where you can shorten it up. As you lower the bike down, the kickstand needs to be shorter. So this kickstand here is adjustable. You just take that bolt out and boom, just like that, you can adjust the kickstand, shorten it up. And then we've got the Brock's window links suspension on there. So we got that done. And we've also got something from a company called Worldwide Wheel Bearings. This is a set of ceramic wheel bearings. So these things work wonders. So as you can see, we've got the tires here. We're fixing to do the tire change now. We've got this thing, when you roll it, you can see how it turns. We're going to get these wheel bearings installed, and I'm going to show you how it rolls once we get those bearings installed. We've also got Michelin Pilot tires that we chose. This is a 120/60 17 tire. We're going to weigh it, and then we're going to weigh the factory front tire that's on the bike now and compare the difference in the weight of the tires. Little stuff like this is stuff that a lot of people don't think about. So you see we got about a 8.2, 8.3 on the front, and then here's the rear tire. It is a Michelin Pilot RS. This is a 180, so 212, 211, it's hard to balance this thing. 214 seems to be about where it stays at. So we're going to weigh the back tire, kind of compare the differences. We're also going to delete one front brake rotor. So we're only going to be running one front brake rotor. All this stuff is stuff that you can do on an everyday street bike. It is safe to run on the street. One more thing I forgot to tell you. Remember how we said this was a barn find? Check this out, guys. A lot of you guys didn't believe me that I found it in a barn. Look. It's got a rat's nest in it, guys. Ew. So this is how we ran it the other day. So we're going to be cleaning that out. We're going to be installing a Sprint air filter as well. This thing should see some huge gains. I cannot wait to get this project finished up. We're going to get these wheel bearings and tires installed now and show you how this thing rolls. Alright guys, so we got the tire off the bike. This is the tire that was on it. It weighs 13.5. So we're going to see what this Michelin RS weighs to see if it's any lighter or not. We got a hanging gauge now, so this is going to be, so this one is 15.5, so this tire is actually heavier. Alright guys, so we decided to go tire shopping after seeing the results of the, I guess you say the comparison we just did. So the tire that we had was actually lighter than the tire we picked out. So now we've picked out the Dunlop Q4. We're going to weigh it and see what it weighs, because during our little off video test, this was the lightest one we could find. So this tire is coming in about 12 pounds 2 ounces. So we're going to go with the Dunlop Q4 and the Dunlop Q3 Plus low profile front tire. So that right there, I think, is going to put us where we need to be as far as tire choice goes. You see how many of them we got to choose from here in the store. So this should be fun. Let's see what happens. Alright guys, so we just got the tire mounted up on the rear. We got the ceramic wheel bearings installed. I do not have the chain on, but I'm going to show you what we're doing with the chain. I want to show you these ceramic wheel bearings. Now granted, the chain is not on, so it's not a fair comparison. Now we're going to do a comparison once we put the chain back on, but watch these wheel bearings. Look at that thing spin. This, the way they spin is crazy. Now I'm going to come over here and I'm going to show you what we're doing to the chain. I'll hold the camera here so you make sure nobody messes with it. But anyways, this is the old rusty crusty chain we had. We've put this in some special super secret chemicals, and we're going to see if it brings the chain back to life. It may or may not work, but we're trying to keep that chain alive. We're gonna see what happens. I'm also doing another trick with the chain that I'm gonna show you once we get it done and once we get it installed on the bike. Show you some things that you can do with yours that doesn't really cost much. It will cost, or I guess you say it will cause the chain to wear out a little sooner, but it will make it roll like you would not believe. So anyways, ceramic wheel bearings still spinning. So these things make a humongous difference on your bike. Ceramic wheel bearings are about $400. They are a little pricey, but like on this bike, if I had to take a guess, I would say honestly they're probably worth 2 to 3 miles per hour in the quarter mile. And the cool thing is nobody can look at your bike and tell that you have them in there. They are, I guess you would say, not visible or detectable on the motorcycle. So if you're racing your buddies and you guys are neck and neck, throw you a set of ceramic wheel bearings in, he'll never know. You hit him with the okey doke. All right, guys, that's probably going to be it for tonight. We're going to have part 3 to this video now. We get the front wheel and tire on tomorrow. We're going to do the front brake rotor delete and get the lower profile tire in it. We'll have this thing about ready for the dyno. Stay with me, guys. Alright guys, so we got the chain. It's soaked overnight in some super secret sauce. Whoa, looking pretty good. It's got a lot of, I guess you would say, sludge. So we're going to take and clean that off in the chemical tank here and see what this thing looks like, what it actually comes out to be. Hopefully we have brought this thing back to life and it's going to look like new. We'll see what happens after we give it a good cleaning. Alright, so we're about to do the front tire and front wheel bearings. So I have got the brake rotors off. Not brake rotors, brake calipers are both removed. And we've got a piece of blue tape on here to show you how hard the wheels, or to show you how the wheel turns with this tape. So we give it a good hard spin and we can kind of see the rotation of it. Now keep in mind it does have zero drag on it. So this is the factory wheel bearings and we can see how those turn. So now we're about to pull the wheel off, put the ceramic wheel bearing in, and then we'll kind of get an idea for how it turns as well. But these things make a gigantic difference. As far as the way they make your bike feel when you're pushing it, it literally makes the bike feel like it's 25 or 30 pounds less weight because it makes it roll so much easier. Alright, let's get these things installed. Alright, so we got the old tire off. We're about to weigh the old tire first, and then we're going to weigh the new tire. So the old tire, flip around here to this side. The old tire, keep in mind guys, this tire is worn out, 9.19 pounds. They're not worn out, but it's definitely not brand new. So brand new, we got more rubber, we got more weight. So let's see what this one weighs. This is the Dunlop, coming in at 8.3. So we lost a pound on the tire by going to the lower profile, and it's also going to lower the bike about 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. Well, I'm starting to get excited. This project is coming along. Now we're also deleting one of the front brake rotors. The front brake rotor itself, 2 pounds 8 ounces. So that is rotational mass. So for those of you who don't know, rotational mass is worth 7 times unsprung weight. So 2.8 pounds on the rotor, that's kind of like 15 pounds off the overall bike. We lost a pound on the tire, that's another 7 pounds. So theoretically, by doing this one tire and one brake rotor delete, our bike has lost close to 20 pounds. So if you went on a diet, you would have to lose 20 pounds to equal just putting this lower profile tire and one brake rotor delete. That's good knowledge, guys. Take that to effect. Alright, so we got the ceramic wheel bearings installed, and we also got the new tire, front brake rotor delete. Mike is holding the brake caliper back. We're going to give this a good spin, and we're going to see how these things spin compared to the other ones. You're going to notice that basically as the wheel is just going to keep on turning and on turning and on turning effortlessly, So this is spinning it with my left hand, my strong hand. But
and the bearings are still cold because they were just pressed in from the freezer.
Yeah, okay, so the bearings just came out of the freezer. For those of you who don't know, that is a little trick you can do to help with wheel bearing installation, keeping them in the freezer like that. That does make them contract, makes them go into the wheel a little bit easier. So once these things get some miles on them and get broken in, they're gonna spin even easier. And we'll do another video shortly on showing you how those things work. But that is going to do it for today's video. We will be back with more of this Project ZX636 build. Stay with us, guys. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. We're going to take these mods and put them on the dyno, do the ECU Flash and tune in the next video, and we're also going to see how this thing does at the racetrack. So be sure to subscribe, smash that like button. We do appreciate that. Have a good one, guys. See you.